Test. All right.
Welcome back, everyone, to day one of IASIS. Today we have the Taipei boys against the Bangkok boys. For those just joining us, the game has just started. My name is Tommy,
My name's Viddy.
and we'll be your commentators for today's game.
Intense rally going on right now between the Tigers and the Panthers. And Tigers just hitting it outside that boundary. Just inside that boundary. Panthers unable to return the ball. It's working. Beautiful serve from the Panthers. Tigers managed to keep it in. Oh, and they scored it just under the hand for number 17 over there.
Sorry for the interruption, teachers, students, and parents. Students and parents just wrapped up your session. Thanks for joining us. Teachers actually have 45 minutes now for lunch. It's their only break of the day. So we would really appreciate your understanding.
Oh, some beautiful blocks going on right now from both sides. Oh, and Taipei just spiked it out of the Taipei fans, as active as always, loud with their drum, with their clappers. Score is currently 2-1. Oh, beautiful block, and he goes off the head of Bangkok. Oh, another beautiful block, some amazing blocks on both sides here. And they just hit the net. Point Taipei. Just a reminder for everyone, Taipei is the home side here because they're wearing the light jersey. They are ahead by 2 points right now. Service goes quite a bit over the net, but Bangkok returns it. Oh, and Bangkok spikes it right into the net, giving Taipei another point. Parents on both sides out here to support their children. High service, it hits the player of Bangkok's feet, and it goes out. It's an unforced error right there, really. Couldn't get out of the way of the ball in time. Oh, Bangkok cannot seem to stop slipping out here. Unforced error after unforced error. Taipei meaning they're cool in this situation. They're not getting complacent with it. Bangkok just need to do the same. They need to not get overwhelmed, and they can come back. Still 5 points lead to Taipei, but it's still early in the game. Oh, Taipei straight into the net, just like Bangkok did a couple of serves ago. Straight into the net, and it hits the ground on their side. We're down to a 4-point difference. Bangkok serving. Scores 6-2 to Taipei. Beautiful service from Bangkok. Taipei with a quick spike, and Bangkok just hit it out, hit it right into the arms of their coaches. That will be another point for Taipei. They bring their lead back up to 5 points right now. Tommy, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, this game is looking pretty good so far. Let's see if Bangkok can do their thing and get back into it. But Bangkok right now is attempting to recover from their first loss that they had earlier this morning against KL, while Taipei, on the other hand, is coming off a victory against the home team, Singapore.
Just a reminder, though, back at IASIS Invitationals, now they're called, they used to be called Exchanges, KL was able to beat Taipei. So a loss against Taipei, a loss against KL. Taipei also has one of those. I don't think the game is decided yet. Oh, and Taipei just served it straight out. That'll be a point to Bangkok. 9-3. Taipei still in the lead though.
All quiet before the serve. And it hits the net. That'll be another point to Taipei.
Bangkok, when they play good, but they're making a lot of unforced errors right now. Tommy, do you think if they keep this up, they can continue to hold Taipei to under even 10 points?
Neil. That looks like it's another to Taipei. And against the defending champions, you can't be making this many mistakes, but of course it's too early in the game to tell. I think it's still kind of open to anyone, and let's see if the Panthers can get back in it.
Timeout's been called right now. Taipei seemingly running away with it. 8 points in the lead, but Bangkok coach here having a chat with his team, probably just telling them to keep their cool. Tell me, your brother played volleyball, right?
He did.
So what would you think he would do in a situation like this, having played varsity volleyball last year?
Well, that's funny you ask, Neil. One of the biggest things about being a volley player, at least to my brother, the captain of the Singapore team last year, was that the team energy needs to be really good. You have to have team chemistry. You can't let yourself get down, even when you're losing by 8 points in this game. And there have been times when teams have been down by way less and have come back.
I hope you mean by way more and have come back.
Yeah, good correction there, Neil. Another slip-up from Bangkok. Let's see if they can fix that up.
Such an important part of sports in general is keeping your cool under high-pressure situations like this where you might be down a lot. But the important thing in volleyball that not a lot of other sports have, I'd say the only one that comes to my mind is tennis and golf, is that there's no time limit kept on you. As long as you can hold them to points, no matter how far you're down, you can still come back. In volleyball, you can be 24 points down, and you can still come back because there is no time limit. Just speaks to the intensity of this sport, doesn't it?
It very much does. And speaking of intensity, that was an amazing spike from number 14 on the Taipei Tigers, who's back up again to serve. The serve is good, hit up by Bangkok, and a fake, and a beautiful spike on number 30.
This is what I was saying earlier, Tommy. When Bangkok play, they play good. It's just about minimizing those errors that they're making for them, really. If they can keep their cool, if they can not get too flustered, I think they could cause an upset here against the defending champions. I really do. Oh, a beautiful block by Taipei. Blocking a beautiful spike by Bangkok, but the ball just, after the block, the ball just hit the ground straight away. I'm waffling.
Yeah, number 30 right there went for another hit like he did last time, but when you see two players, in this case, jumping up to block it, sometimes you have to be able to adjust and hit it over instead of spiking it down. Because in this case, they'll hit it right back down into your ground, and that is one of the toughest hits to return in volleyball. So Taipei will serve on this one. Number 8 goes up. Hit up by Bangkok. Set by number 11. A little bit of confusion on the court, but given back to Taipei. And 10 spikes it down again.
So that will be another point to Taipei, but real quick, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the amazing people working this event today. All the people from Eagle Council, just helping this event run smoothly. And that'll be another timeout called. Bangkok really need to refocus over here, need to get their players to just calm down and keep their cool. Even in a game where it looks like Taipei's running away, their coach just reminding them, as I said before, anything can happen in this sport, no time limits. So, and the players take the field again. Taipei be the first one out. Probably a quick team talk, coach telling them to do everything they just did and just keep doing it, whereas Bangkok just need a coach just telling them what changes to make to fix up their game. Taipei to serve, number 8. And he serves it straight out. That's a point for Bangkok. 11-point lead to Taipei, score 16-5. Oh, beautiful block by Taipei. Blocks it straight back into the ground. Bangkok couldn't do anything over there really to return that. Their players were just too far away from where the ball went down. Beautiful placing by Taipei's blockers right there, isn't it, Tommy?
It is. And this serve is barely out, so that'll be another point to Bangkok here. In case you guys are unaware, with volleyball, each game is to 25 points. So Taipei is 8 points out right now from winning this first one. And number 19 will serve. Hit out by Taipei. And a fake. And just enough. No, sorry, that was out. Hit the side of the net. And that'll be Bangkok's point.
Yeah, Taipei, they might be ahead right now, but the question here is, can they keep that lead if they keep serving the ball straight out, giving Bangkok 3 points right there? Oh, beautiful service. Just hits the net. Ball brought right in front of the Taipei players. There's nothing they can do to return that. Bangkok really making a comeback right now, playing their game, keeping their cool. It's looking good for them. What was the call there, Tommy? By any chance, did you catch that from the ref?
All I saw was him holding up 2 thumbs like a jump ball in basketball. Not totally sure what that was, but Bangkok will still serve for this one. But it goes straight into the net. Another point to Taipei. They are now up by 10.
Can Taipei have a good service here? Actually keep it in the court, unlike the past 3 services, I believe, where they hit the ball straight out and gave Bangkok a 3 point. Oh, that's another one. Taipei just cannot serve inside the court for some reason. Every single service they've been making for the past while now has been going straight out. Unable to keep their lead over Bangkok, really letting them encroach on that cushion they've built up. Oh, and a beautiful drop shot by Taipei. Taipei's really good with their placing on their shots, though. Once they get close to the net, they can really control where the ball goes. Put it right in the middle of some Bangkok players who are just slightly too far away to reach it. Beautiful rally going on right now. And Taipei hit it straight into the net, giving yet another point to Bangkok over here. They brought Taipei's lead down by a lot. The score is now 19-10 to Taipei still though. Bangkok service number 17 to serve.
Ever since this change of personnel in Taipei's team, we've seen Bangkok coming back just a little bit. Now the serve by 22, hit up by Taipei. They go for just a quick over, and Bangkok is able to return a set. Another quick over. Close game here at the net. And Taipei hits the net again. That'll be another point to Bangkok. The game is now only 8 points.
I think what happened here is Taipei got a little bit complacent with it. They saw they were ahead by a lot. They thought it would be an easy game. They made some substitutions, and now it's coming back to beat them, really. Bangkok really coming in on their lead, really showing them that it's not over until it's over.
Of course, Neil. And even after this game, as we saw with SAS girls versus the Bangkok girls, just when you're down one game does not mean the game is over. We saw SAS come back down 1-0.
Yeah, even if you're down one set, remember it's still best of three here. You can still win the second one and then win the decider. Bangkok to serve again. Oh, good service. Forcing Taipei to just hit it straight behind him into the back wall of Gym 2 here at Singapore American School. Oh, what happened there, Tommy? Did you get a clear view of that? There was a lot happening in a very short amount of time.
I did. Bangkok tried to attempt a spike, but the timing was off, and they were unable to get there in time, giving Taipei another point here, who are now 5 out from winning this set. The serve is good, returned by number 14. And this time, Bangkok gets it over the net. It's returned by Taipei. Going back and forth here a little bit. A failed spike attempt from 38, powerful, straight to the net again. Now Taipei is only 4 points away from winning this set. And number 13 will go again for the serve.
Taipei really maintaining that early lead that they took here in the game today. Bangkok, obviously, as ever, trying to bring it back. And they just put another point into Taipei's lead. Bangkok really fighting, making Taipei fight for this win here. Really cutting back on those early unforced errors they made. Now starting to refine their game, starting to score a few more points here. As we just saw again, another point for Bangkok, bringing down Taipei's lead. The lead will now be 7 points. This is the lowest it's been since the start of this game, really. And another point for Bangkok right there.
It looks like that was a net infraction on part of 38 for Bangkok. But they go again for the serve. Number 52 gets it over the net, and it's an ace. Another point. And the lead is now cut to 5.
Like I said earlier, when Bangkok play, they play well. They've cut back on their unforced errors here. They're really eating into Taipei's lead here. Really could make a comeback, and the ref has just told him to stop his service. He goes to serve again. Really taking his time with the setup. Really trying to focus in on what's happening. And there's been a timeout called. Bangkok, their moves really swinging up now that they're starting to play better, starting to focus in more on their game than on the score. You can really see the improvement in their gameplay, can't you, Tommy?
Yeah, I definitely can. And anything can happen for the rest of this set. Neil, do you think Bangkok might be able to make a comeback?
I mean, I've been saying this from the start of this set. It's anyone's game in volleyball. You could be down by 24 just because there's no time limit. You can make that comeback. You just need to keep your unforced errors to a minimum, just like what Bangkok's doing right now.
We are back now to the game. We have a couple more people entering the gym. It's getting a little more loud here. Has 52 serves. Another going right over the net. Oh, and Taipei with a powerful spike. They'll get the point on that one. They are now 3 away from winning this set.
Taipei definitely beats Bangkok out when it comes to power, but I really do think Bangkok are a more technical team. They can, as I said earlier, if they minimize their errors, they can really take this game away, can't they, Tommy?
Another mistake on behalf of Bangkok. That'll cost another point. 2 now away from Taipei winning this set. Joining you shortly will be my friend Teddy Varbanoff, another commentator here at SAS. What do you think are the chances of Bangkok coming and winning this again?
I think saying if there's a will, there's a way is really important here. Of course, it's going to be tough. It's a 6-point difference here, but they're making it back slowly, and if they can work hard enough, they can get it back before Taipei win the set.
I like that you said that, because Bangkok just got themselves another point, but the serve wasn't good, and it looks like Taipei might be pulling away with this one. Number 8 goes for one more serve. Will this be the one to end it all? Good return from Bangkok. It's up, and the spike isn't enough. This set will go to Taipei as we take a quick break here.
Taipei here. And that's the end of this set. Taipei have won it. They're just switching sides right now. Taipei coming over to the original away side. They'll be looking to win this set now so they don't need to play a third one, maintain their energy for the rest of the tournament. Charlie, I'm now joined by Charlie Cool, varsity rugby player last year and hopefully this year. Charlie, do you have anything to say about the game so far?
Yeah, Nia, I think it's been a great game right now with Taipei playing some wonderful volleyball. Bangkok is starting to keep up with it, but doing their best to try and close down the gap. I think it'll be a very interesting second set, Nia.
Yeah, I know a big part of tournament sports is really maintaining your energy through the multi-day tournament. Wouldn't you agree? It's a big part of tournament rugby, being able to have enough energy stored in the tank to play that last game, that final, that semi-final, or that plate decider. How do you think Taipei is doing here in terms of energy reservation, managing their subs, managing the players?
Yeah, I think Taipei is doing a great job. I mean, as is 3 days of non-stop playing, so it takes a lot of energy to keep it up. And Taipei is doing a great job beating SAS, the home team, in the first match. Yeah, I think they'll continue on through the tournament with high intensity and great energy. It'd be very interesting next couple of days, Neil.
Yeah, obviously Taipei recently been a very, very strong school when it comes to ISB. They've upped their sports funding a lot, just giving them an edge over the other schools. That clearly has a place to play in their dominance over here across ISB sports, really. But hopefully a team today can prove that funding isn't everything and that it is possible to come out even when you make less money, kind of like Fiji did against Australia in the Rugby World Cup just a few days ago.
Yeah, Nia, I definitely agree. But right now they're definitely the team to beat, putting on a great show against SAS and even better show against Bangkok. So it'll be very interesting to see this next set, Neil.
Yeah, the players just setting up to start their second set now. It's still anyone's game, really. If Bangkok can hold Taipei down this set, then they can play the decider set. Taipei just hitting the crowd with their signature chant, the Taipei Jayo chant. How does that chant make you feel as a player out on the court, Charlie?
Well, I couldn't tell you, Neil. I don't play for Taipei, but
No, playing against Taipei.
yeah, it's a very strong chant. Right here in the live stream, the parents, even the girls' team is here to support. I think support right now is everything, especially being an away team. So yeah.
Taipei quickly winning 1 point at the start of that set. Oh, and Bangkok managed to keep the ball in and score a point on Taipei. The team's all tied up now. Score is 1-1. And Bangkok just hit that ball straight out, giving Taipei a free point right there. Oh, and the ref has called in the touch judge. And the point has been awarded to Bangkok. Despite the players' calls for out, the ref has decided that the ball is in fact in. Taipei wasn't able to return it. Bangkok aced it right there. Taipei goes for a quick over, but they just hit the ball out on their own side of the net right there. Bangkok taking the early lead here by 2 points. The score is 1-3 to Bangkok. Taipei just scored another point there, bringing Bangkok's lead down to 1. Score is now 2-3 to Bangkok. And Taipei has tied it up 3-3. Really what I was talking about with Tommy earlier. Bangkok just need to keep their cool. If they don't make as many errors, they're definitely the more technical, definitely the better team. But they just keep getting too flustered. Charlie, any comments?
Yeah, Neil, to be honest, I think you summed it up perfectly. A great point for Taipei. I think it's really hard for Bangkok. Sorry about that. Point for Bangkok. Wonderful block there. Number 12 from Taipei to serve.
Taipei just such a physical, such a strong team that they have less control of their serves actually, hitting a lot of the serves into the net or straight out. Just like we saw there, balls straight into the net. 3 point for Bangkok really. Oh, and Taipei, beautiful spark there, just winning them another point, putting themselves back in the lead, but it's only 1 point. It's really anyone's set right here, but if Taipei can win this, it's the match for them. Oh, really a weak service there by Taipei. They're just not able to get the ball over. Another point for Bangkok. They just tie it up again. And number 38 goes to serve. Oh, and they just hit it. And Taipei just sends it straight out on the serve return. The Bangkok takes the lead again by 1 point. Score is now 5-6 to Bangkok. Taipei fighting to keep the ball in here. Oh, and they're able to send it over to Bangkok. Oh, just an over, and Taipei hits the net, giving Bangkok the point, extending their lead to 2 points here. Just a reminder, Taipei is the home side here, wearing light color jersey. Oh, and Bangkok hits it straight out. Got too excited with the points on Taipei. Just hitting that ball straight out there, giving Taipei another 3 point, cutting into their lead. Their small lead, might I add. Now down to 1 point. Another weak service from Taipei. Not able to get the ball over the net. Taipei really struggling to control their serves over here. They have good gameplay when it comes close to the net, but when it's far out, they really do struggle here in this game. Oh, a beautifully placed spike by Bangkok, giving them another point. 3 point lead here. Score is now 6-9 to Bangkok. Quite a nice game for Bangkok.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bangkok's playing exceptional volleyball right now with some great services. Unlucky on that right there, straight out. I think it'll be a great the rest of the match, Neil.
Yeah, both of these teams here giving away a lot of free points on their serves, serving it straight out, straight in. I can't tell if it's maybe because they're tired, having already played a game, or they're just making errors for no reason. But they're going to have to fix that. Another free point given away by Taipei over here. Score staying at a 3-point lead to Bangkok overall. And Bangkok just hit it inside, Taipei believing it's out. Bangkok extending their lead to 4 points and calling a timeout.
What do you think, Neil? Do you think Bangkok can hold off and win the set, or do you think can Taipei come back from this 4-point deficit and win?
I really think that Bangkok could win this. As I said earlier, they do appear to be the better, more technical team. Taipei just surviving off brute strength here.
So I'm here with Teddy Varbanov, student here at SAS grade 11. What do you think of this match so far, Teddy?
I'm no expert in volleyball, but I do think that Bangkok is playing really well right now. TAS is obviously a school that is known for being really strong in sports. And right now, Bangkok is doing a good job of controlling them. And they do have the 4-point lead, which I think is showing that.
Correction, I agree with that, Teddy. Perfectly said.
And we're back to the game. Oh, Bangkok with a beautiful service. Taipei just unable to return. Bangkok scoring another point on them. 5 points. Team obviously very excited. Beat the defending champs. Beat the winners earlier at Exchange. Now called ISB Invitationals. They really are pulling ahead here, aren't they? Oh, and Taipei unable to control the service. Just send the ball straight out again. Bangkok really racking up the points here with a 6-point lead.
I agree. No, as you said, Taipei giving away a lot of points from silly mistakes, trying to put the ball over the net from services, and just being unable to control it.
That's it up. And Taipei gets another point, bringing them a little closer back in this game. Number 17 goes for the serve, and it gets right into the net. Another point for Bangkok here, as they now lead by 7 points. All quiet before the serve, and it is way long. Bangkok had that ball skyrocketed, way out of bounds. Number 30 hits it, and it hits the roof. And because of that, Taipei is awarded the point. I have a gut feeling that Bangkok would have been able to recover there. But when you hit the ball too high, I guess that is a consequence. for those just joining us, we are in the middle of Bangkok boys against Taipei boys. In this pretty close game, the last set we saw Taipei win by quite a bit, but right now Bangkok is in the lead by 5 points. And the timeout has just ended and we get right back onto the court. Number 7 for Taipei will give us the serve.
I think it'll be interesting to see what this timeout can do, to see if the coaches were able to tell Taipei something that they weren't seeing. And see that as Taipei just
An amazing put down from number 11 on Taipei. He took 2 hands and sat the ball right down on the court. Now only 4 points down, they serve again. A quick attempt from Bangkok, returned by Taipei. A good spike, but also not enough, just out of bounds, but almost a good return by number 14. And Taipei is only down by 3. Taipei is gaining momentum here as they serve it again. A good spike there. Couldn't tell for a second what was going on, but it looks like Taipei blocked the ball back into their own net. And that's another point for Bangkok. Teddy, do you think Bangkok can pull away with this one?
I think we're going to have to see what happens. You can never talk ahead. You know, it's happened a lot of times, different tournaments. People say this is going to happen. And at the end of the day, you don't want to jinx it since both teams are trying so hard. They worked so hard to get here. And, you know, this shows how well they played this season. As, you know, for most of these ISS teams, this tournament is the end of their season. And for some of these players, it's the end of their career as volleyball players. For now, at least.
Actually, Teddy, for all ISS teams, it's the end of this season, as they'll move on to season 2 as soon as they land back in their home countries. Here in Singapore, we're moving on to season 2 right after the break that's coming off, and then we're moving into season 2. Beautiful rally, Taipei hits it straight into the net again. Really letting Bangkok run away with this here. Score is currently 12-18. Bangkok is in the lead.
ISB really running away with this now. 6-point lead, and it doesn't look like they're giving up any of it. Let's see what happens. Really good spike from number 11, keeping in play. Number 7 setting up. Oh, with a light touch. Another point for ISB. Brings the lead 7 points. It really does look like ISB is gonna win this one, but let's see what happens in the next few minutes. ISB with the serve. Unfortunately, it goes into the net. It's gonna be a point for us. Number 13 from Taipei American School. About to serve. It's a good serve. But an even better spike from number 48 from Bangkok. Really well played. The score is now 21-14 for Bangkok. Right now, I think Taipei are just wondering what's going wrong. You know, they usually play such high-level volleyball. Unable to be beaten, but right now, I guess I can come away with it. As I say that, Bangkok did this. Taipei, number 14, serving. Taipei. I'm not sure why. 2 points for Taipei. I think score is now 21-16. Another good serve from number 14 from Taipei. 17 sets it up. And 29 just hits the net. Really gets number 5 to the air. That's going to be point for Bangkok. Number 30 from Bangkok now, about to serve. Goes over the net. And Taipei returns. But an even better block from Bangkok. Oh. Taipei taking the point. The score is now 22-17. This game is getting a bit closer. There's a 6-point lead, back to 5 now. Quick change in the roster, number 14 coming off. Another play from Taipei coming on. It's a good serve from number 11. Bangkok tries to return it. Sends it back into the net, bringing the score to 22-18. Number 11 serving again. It's another good serve. 17 sets it up. Taipei with the spike blocked. Taipei return it to Bangkok. Another spike. And it's in. It's a point for. It's called out. Point for Taipei. 22-19. And Bangkok calls a timeout. 30 seconds on the clock. Taipei really bringing the support here to SAS. Really loud parents, and they have a little microphone to get their cheers going. So it's nice to see that the parents are here supporting their kids. And the timeout ends. Back into the game we go. Once again, score currently 22-19. Bangkok leading. Once again, number 11 from Taipei will be serving. Let's see what he can do now under pressure. The serve is good, goes over. Number 14 from Bangkok able to control it. Score is now down to 22-20. Taipei might be able to get this comeback. Once again, number 11. Let's see what he can do. Really consistent. Another good serve. Over. Spike. Taipei controls it. Another spike. Oh, good from number 12. Bangkok controls it. Oh, and Taipei gets another point. The comeback really is here. Only 1 point behind. If they can keep this up, Taipei might have this in the bag. Like I said before, it's very unpredictable. And 6 points ago, you might have said Bangkok was winning this, but now nobody knows. Bangkok once again controls it, sets it up. This spike sadly goes out. Point for Taipei. Score's now 22-22. And the comeback is real. Number 11, consistent server now. Again, let's see what he can do. Oh, and he sadly knocks it out this time. Score 23-22 to Bangkok. Serves it. Libero number 5 controls it, sets it up. Dummy play, very well played from Taipei. Number 12 spikes it down. It's going to be a point for Taipei. This game is tied again, 23-23. Serving now. 88 spikes it over. 17 controls it. 13 tries to spike it over, but it's blocked by number 52 from Bangkok. Score is now 24-23. Number 17 from Bangkok serving now. Let's see what he can do. Number 17 serving. Gets it over the net. Number 3 controls it. Oh, sadly, puts it a bit too hard into the net. And that's going to be set for Bangkok. 25-23 as a score. Taipei made a valiant effort to get a comeback in, but sadly for Taipei, they weren't able to get it back in the end. Game about to start again. Bangkok winning the last set. Now we're going into the tiebreaker. See who's going to come out as the winner.
Yeah, Teddy, I think it's a phenomenal job from Bangkok to come back from a 1 set down. And now we're going for the tiebreaker set. It's anyone's game on that, Teddy. What do you think?
Yeah, I really do. Like I said, Bangkok were well in the lead, and then Taipei was able to make something of a comeback, coming just 2 points short of winning the set themselves. So we never know what's going to happen here. Maybe Taipei is going to continue that strong showing of their abilities as they were doing in the second set, and then just went to finish off.
I'm here with Jay Vizwani, a student here at SAS grade 11. Jay, what do you think of the game so far?
I think the game is a very interesting game. It's tied 1-1 right now, and I'm just like really excited to see who's going to win ISB. Let's go Eagle.
Thank you, Jay, for that.
Ref's currently talking with some of the players. I'm just waiting for them to start. Let's see who's going to be serving now. And it's going to be number 17 from Bangkok serving to start.
He had a wonderful serve to win the set for Taipei, for Bangkok, sorry.
Serves. It's good. Taipei controls it, set it over. Good spike. Bangkok controls it. An even harder spike, sending it high up in the air. Taipei. Taipei just able to get the point. Taipei starts high.
Wonderful point volleyball. There's an absolute humongous smashes, and somehow Taipei find a way to keep it alive. Again, number 17 from Bangkok to serve. Great serve. Miscommunication from Taipei. Another silly mistake that has cost them plenty of points in this game.
Apologies, on the first point it was Bangkok that actually got it. The ball did go out. 17 serving again, very consistent server. Let's see what he can do. Sends it over once again, doing well. Taipei tried to go for a fake spike, but sadly didn't go out too well. And Bangkok 3 up now, keeping up their lead and showing that they in fact did not let the comeback in the second set, change their style of play.
I think Taipei has had has had a variety of costly mistakes that has led to plenty of points being scored against them due to the fact of miscommunications, hitting the net, and just some very sloppy serves. So hopefully Taipei is looking to fix those mistakes in this final set to hopefully win 2-1 against Bangkok. Taipei won their first win in SAS.
Bangkok, number 17, consistent server once again. Number 14 spikes it. Oh, it hits off Bangkok's hands, and that's going to be a point for TAS. Number 12 from Taipei American School.
Teddy, I've heard you're a very big volleyball guy. So what do you think some things Taipei could correct to ensure they score more points?
Yeah, I used to play some volleyball back in the day. And I think it's just all the teams today I've seen, they've had some problems really with their communication. And I remember when I was a kid back in training, the coaches would always really, really stress communication. And I think Taipei starts communicating, even Bangkok, they're just going to take their game to the next level.
Agreed, Teddy. Agreed. Great serve from Taipei, number 12. Absolutely wonderful smash from Bangkok. Wow. There we go. Bangkok 22 to put Bangkok in lead by 3. Unfortunate serve from Bangkok. As you guys know, since the tiebreaker set, it goes to 15 points. There's nothing in it right now. It's a 1-point game for Bangkok. Taipei to serve.
Back to the game. Number 8 spikes it. Oh, Bangkok controls it. 22 sets it up. Oh, and they're just not able to get it.
Miscommunication from Bangkok. Tie game. Anyone's game right now. Number 10, yet again from Taipei to serve. What will he do? Great serve from Taipei. Bangkok even live. Wow. Great point from Bangkok, putting the top right corner of the gym. 5-4 Bangkok.
Really, what I was saying about that communication, that was a shot through the court. Really, if they had communicated, someone taking that ball, I think they could have saved that point. But like I said, the communication could be better right now. Another good serve. Oh, and a really good spike from number 17. He's tall, well-built for volleyball. Really nice seeing him take his talents to the level of IS.
Great serve. Bangkok keeping it alive. Fake smash. Now a wonderful block from the 17 from Taipei. Standing around 6'2". The big guy, and he's helpful in front of that net to help block those shots coming over. Great serve from 14 from Taipei. Bangkok. Great point from Bangkok. Unfortunately, Taipei could not keep that alive. Six right now. 6-6 right now. Anybody's game. Here you go. Serve from Bangkok. Wonderful spike from Taipei. Impossible to stop that. 7-6. Taipei American School. Taipei number 8 to serve. Wonderful serve from Taipei. Wow. You fooled me too, Teddy. Did he fool you? The fake spike in this.
It really fooled me, I can't even lie. Wow, what a point. That is really nice to see players trying new things, even celebrating. That's a really good point there, man. I really love when players do that all across sports, and it's nice to see players bring that to our ISs. Controlled, good serve. Another spike. Sadly, he hits it out. And that's going to bring the score to 8-7 for Bangkok. Now the teams are going to switch sides. You know how volleyball is. And let's see who's going to serve now. Number 30 from Bangkok.
Bangkok to serve. Here we go. Unfortunately, Bangkok has hit the net. The draw game, 8-8. It is first to 15. A very close and intense game. I'm here with Tommy, man. What do you think?
Charlie, for those just joining us, Taipei was dominating this game in the first set, so it is awesome to see Bangkok come back right into this. And it's a tied game, 17 points left. Whoever can get there first will win it all. Quick correction here. This game will actually be the first to 15 points. So we're nearing the end of the game here. More people are coming into the arena. The crowd is getting pretty lit.
Couldn't agree more with that, Tommy.
13 serving. It's a good serve. 30 from ISB controls it. 22. Just not able to get it over the net. And Taipei American Schools 9-8. Once again, that comeback is really happening. If they can get this through, I think it's going to be the most impressive game so far right now. Served. Does Taipei get the point? Taipei does get the point. Now up to 11-8.
It's a very close game. Taipei's now pulled away with a 3-point lead. 13 to serve from Taipei. Unfortunately, 13 overcooks it a little bit too much, sending it out of bounds. 11-9, Taipei American School. Very unfortunate serve from Bangkok. Leading to Taipei extending their lead by 3 points yet again. Bangkok did what to sharpen to 2 points, now it's back up to 3. Taipei need 3 points to win this. Great serve.
Taipei just get the point. I think this has probably been the closest game today for the boys. SAS ISB also a really close game for the girls, and I think that it's great that these games are so close because while it might be quite stressful for the athletes, it's really good for the people watching, the audience.
I agree, Teddy. These games are wonderful to watch for the viewers with the games within 2 points of each other. Wonderful to watch, Teddy.
I know you were an athlete last year at IASIS for rugby. How does it feel to be on that field, on that court, playing, knowing that your school is relying on you?
Yeah, Teddy, to be honest, it's a wonderful feeling. I know you felt it too, going up to KLF Exchange, having a friends standing behind you. Nothing quite like it, Teddy.
I would agree. Number 7. Let's see what's happening. 30 controls it. 17 sets it. 52 just puts it over. 10 tries to spike it. Controlled. And 22 just spikes it over, giving them the point for ISB. Score is now down to 13-10.
Wow, what a great bit of play from Bangkok. Dropping Taipei's lead now down to 3. Not much in it, Teddy. Not much in it. Number 17 from Bangkok, consistently great server. 14 puts it up in the air, the great dive. 22, taps it over. Pelaga Taipei. 22 again, bumps it up. 17, puts it over. Silver Taipei. Wonderful bit of volleyball right there. Bangkok just got the point. Taipei 13, Bangkok 11.
The ISM girls volleyball team is here right now, and they just came in, and even they're excited. You can see them. You can see them jumping around. You know, it's a pretty exciting game.
Agreed, Teddy. It's wonderful. You know, other schools come and watch different schools. You know, you have ISM watching Taipei play Bangkok, even though they are completely different schools. Wonderful to see, Teddy. That's what ISS is all about.
I think now during this timeout, we can just see, since we're sitting here in the stands, that both teams are starting to look quite tired. It has been a very close game, very, very physical for volleyball, even you know, demanding. And I think these teams need to hold on for another 2 points for TAS or 4 points for ISB so that they can get this win, since they all look really tired. Number 17 serving. Oh, just barely hits the net. Still comes. 14 spikes it over. Oh, 17 controls it. 22 spikes it over. Once again hitting the net. 12 spikes it over. Oh, and TAS gets the point. They just need one more point and they win this game. In this third set tiebreaker. Let's see what Taipei can do. Number 12 about to serve. If he gets this, he will win the game for his team and for his school. For Taipei. Let's see. Puts it over. Not a great return. Taipei controlling it. And Taipei gets the point. 15-11. Been a really good game here. And I think these two teams really showed what they're capable of doing. And I think that's really the spirit of IS, is making a comeback when you're down. And yeah, I hear the players are shaking their hands.
Correction, Teddy. Taipei won the first set and did a wonderful job cutting down Bangkok's lead in the second set. But Taipei just come out on top. Wonderful volleyball to watch if you're neutral. For the Bangkok fans, very unfortunate, but a great watch. Now I'm here with Ed Cummings, another student here at SS Grade 11. Ed, how's that to watch?
It was a back and forth game. It was really interesting to watch. I mean, at any point, any team could have won it. You got really close to the end. It was cool.
Well said, Ed Cummings. Well said.
That does bring this game to a close, and it's been really nice commentating. It's been Teddy Barbanov, Charlie Cool, Tommy Fowler, Jay Viswani, Ed Cummings, and Neil Vitti here commentating for you. Got a wide array of students here commentating for you.
Up next, I believe we have the International School of Manila girls playing the Bangkok girls, I think, or ISM here. ISM girls are warming up right now.